Guys, this morning, right, I need to share this with you. You don't want to say, where do we find customers? Where do we find investors? Where do we find clients? The answer is anywhere and everywhere. The most important thing is to put yourself out there. Make everybody around you know what you're doing. Just say what you do. This morning anyway, I went to one of our Airbnb properties, because I'm speaking so fast. Not that I don't do that anyway. But yeah, I went to one of our Airbnb properties this morning to show this cleaner. Got a new cleaner to show what we expect. Got there and the guest was checking out. It was about 12 o'clock, I think, and checkout time was 11. But anyway, they were late. Pick your battles, Sandra, in the world. So I just went to her, introduced myself, and we got talking. And it turns out that she lives in London and she does a lot of traveling around the country. And she was happy with our property. She was very happy, and she said when next she's in Nottingham, she will definitely contact me to stay there. So that's another direct booking right there. Anyway, not saying that, and then she said she's gonna stay at our other Airbnb properties in the country, so that's good. She's got my number, but that's not what I'm talking about here today. Okay, that's one of the clients in direct bookings. Yes, I suppose that's important. But the reason why I pressed my record button this afternoon is because how the conversation then went on. She happens to live in London, and she was like, "Oh, I'd love to do Airbnbs, but I live in London, and most of the houses in London are very expensive. I want to invest in a property and run it as an Airbnb property." I said, "But you can get somebody to do that for you. You don't need to stay where you live and have a property there." And she says, "Oh, do you think so?" Honestly, guys, I was genuinely just trying to advise her. I was not wanting anything else out of that. Turns out, she says, "Why don't you do it for me? Look for a house for me. I like what you've done here. You can replicate it and you can manage it for me." So yes, guys, just like that, I got a client who is going to pay me for looking for a house for her, pay me for project managing, pay me for managing her property on Airbnb and Booking.com and all the other online travel agents. Just like that, guys. Get yourself out there. That's the moral of the story. Hope you're having a good day, guys. Bye-bye.